Hey, I am going on a trip that is very special and new and exciting, mostly because I've never done it before, and that is a bear hunt in Canada. So I need to pack, and I need to kind of pack fast because I gotta go. But we're gonna see how much stuff I can fit into 2 bags. I'm going for a week, so hopefully I'm gonna get lots of footage. I'm very excited about it. There's gonna be like a few different ways that we're gonna hunt them, and it's gonna be either with dogs, spot and stalk, or I think he has a boat, so we can maybe do some coastal stuff. And so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, let's get packing and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna bring. Okay, so first up, obviously we're gonna bow hunt. You know how it is. So I got my Lift RS ready to rock. This is literally just my deer season setup. Even the same arrows and everything. So if you guys want to know kind of the exact specs on all that, go check out my arrow build video from this past fall. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a really good setup, and I talked to Corbin a little bit and he said it's going to be a good setup. So I have this SKB case. Truthfully, I would love to get a different one because this one does not have wheels. And I procrastinated and didn't buy one in time for this trip, so I need one with wheels, I think. So basically in the case, I've got all sorts of spare items. So extra knocks, I got a wind checker, 2 releases, some wax for my bowstrings, and then obviously all my arrows. And then this is a little snack bag. You girl needs snacks. So I got some beef sticks, and then these are just like protein bars and fruit stick things, fruit snacks. And that might be it that's in there. So anyway, that's just what I have in the bow case. I might shove some clothing in here just to kind of add some cushioning around my bow, but for the most part, that's what's going in there. Okay, so as you can see, I have a bunch of other stuff, and I will show you here specifically what I have and how I'm gonna pack it. Okay, so my like personal item, I think a backpack counts as a personal item. Anyway, it's gonna have to because this is what I'm bringing. I'm not bringing a purse, so this is gonna act as like my like literal personal item. This is the Ranger 22 from Latitude. Kind of a little announcement there. I am now working with Latitude for backpacks, saddles, all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that this year, but obviously it's not deer season yet, so I haven't really had a chance to like show you guys the saddle gear, but I promise this summer it's coming. But I will be taking the pack. So this is kind of a good like compact day pack. It's big enough for, I think, just enough camera gear because obviously like my needs are camera based, so I could probably go with a smaller pack, but this one I think is going to be perfect just to carry like everything that I'm going to need. Plus like for travel itself, like I can shove clothing and stuff in here. I have like the extra pouch on the outside for my passport and keys and like wallet and everything that I would normally put in a purse. So that's all going to go in there. And then I've also got like allergy meds because I am allergic to everything. Yeah, like I said, camera stuff. So my GoPros are going to all be in here. Chapstick. Definitely bring chapstick anytime you go, especially Western hunting. Anytime I go Western hunting, I dry out like crazy and I just can't. I can't make it. So chapstick always in the pack. I've got a portable charger. This is for both in the woods and in the airport, just because I think flying to Canada is kind of a hassle, so it's gonna take like a whole day for me to get there, so there's no guarantee that I'm gonna have charging available at all times, so I'm kind of glad I have that. So that stays in the pack. So basically anything I need like potentially right away is gonna go into this. Tissues, because again, I'm allergic to everything. And then I'm also just going to shove stuff like I've got my binos, rangefinder, all that kind of stuff will just go in here, more so for convenience and to keep the weight out of my bow case, because I would like to keep that as light as possible. And then I'm gonna shove probably as much clothing in here as I can, and if I don't need the other bag, awesome, but we'll see. I have to still kind of organize it. But before I fully fill this, what I'm gonna do is I have these like 3 dry bags that are gonna hold more so my girly stuff and like shower stuff. So like makeup wipes, Q-tips, razors, floss, toothbrush, deodorant. I have a shower cap so I don't have to wash my hair every day. And then this one's got anything that's liquid. I keep in like a totally separate one because the liquid stuff sometimes loves to leak, especially when you're going with high altitudes, everything expands. And so I try to keep that in its own thing. That way if something leaks, all of this is like stuff I can just wash. So like hair oil, setting spray. I've got some peppermint oil, more so for mosquitoes. I'm gonna put it on my skin if I feel like the mosquitoes are too bad, and it's literally this big, so it's nice to carry. When I'm deer hunting, I like to bring like a cedar wood oil, and I mix that with just a little bit of lotion and just put it on my skin, and it keeps the bugs off me. So peppermint oil, I think, smells a little better. So then lotion, body wash, shampoo, conditioner. And then this one is mostly my makeup and like Benadryl, because again, I'm allergic to everything. So if I have a really bad reaction, I want to have that on hand. Ibuprofen, Pepsid, and then just the bare minimum for makeup for me, because I do like to have a little bit of that on. So we'll see if I actually wear it. But basically all of that stuff I'm probably going to throw into the bow case and kind of just shove it around in there, because more so they don't have to scan all my stuff and flag something. I'd rather just have it in my check bag. So let's pack that up, and then I'll show you all my clothing. I already have, like I said, my snacks, and then I've got one beanie that I'm bringing. I'm gonna bring a hat, but I'll probably wear that through the airport. I've got some fingerless gloves so I can still shoot, but it's gonna be like chilly in some of the mornings, I think. Like lows of like 40s right now, and it's June, so I wanna have a little bit of something there. And then what I've got are 2 hoodies. So honestly, these could probably just get sort of shoved in here. One thing I would like to note about packing is I've noticed that if I roll my clothes up like in a ball, not a ball, but like if I actually roll it instead of folding, it saves a lot more space. It's easier to shove into spots too. And then what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of clothing in here, and then I'm gonna pack at least my rubber boots in here. So these are lacrosse. I love these for just like random, anytime I might need to just slip something on. I think there's a chance we're gonna go fishing, so I wanted a pair of like rubber boots anyway, and I love them because they're like ankle height. So these I'll probably just kind of do something like this. I don't really care if they get smashed. I'm bringing a vest because they're just underrated. Vests are way too underrated, truthfully. And it's gonna be cold, but then like warm up in the middle of the day. So I would like to have layers as options. I don't know if this will shut, but we're gonna try that. Otherwise I could probably do this. I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of just shoving stuff for now. So as far as shirts, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 different options for like a base layer / just a long sleeve. Some of them have hoods, some do not. I'm gonna be there a week, but I think I can do laundry, but if not, it's just enough. I think that'll get me by. I don't want to overpack because that's just kind of a lot. And then I've got 4 pair of pants, which I think I'm gonna stick those in my backpack because that's kind of a lot too. Rain jacket, and then a puffy coat because again, it's gonna be cold in the mornings. And I like this one because it's puffy, and this is super, super warm, but also kind of folds down decently for packing. And then I've got a couple t-shirts. I think I have 2 that I like specifically have for sleeping. These are like my sleep shirts. And then I've just got a couple that I can wear like throughout the week. So 2, 3, and then like a pair of shorts and a tank top. Because I don't know, it might get hot, you never know. So now that everything's unfolding, I'm gonna shove it all in here. Doesn't need to be pretty. Just needs to go with. I really like to try to pack stuff around the site because then it kind of keeps it from getting bumped around. So then the other pair of boots that I'm bringing are my Crispies, because we're going to be doing a decent amount of hiking, I think. But I think those will also be able to fit in my backpack. I might stick a couple of these in here just because not to smash too much, but I think I can make it fit. We're gonna find out. This could get interesting. Oh yeah, these need to go for sure in here. I might do that instead. Okay, moment of truth. Perfect. Okay. Another thing I like to have, especially on a bow case or something, is a really obnoxious colored bag tag. So yellow is really easy to find. I think it sticks out when it's in, you know, the carousel. So I just have that with my phone number on it in case something happens to the bag itself. You know, how things happen and they get lost, especially traveling in a different country. So I don't know if you noticed, but my favorite color is green. So a lot of my luggage, which is kind of convenient because in the outdoor space there's a lot of green stuff, but like my bow case is green. My bag that I was maybe gonna bring this has like my socks, underwear, hairbrush, and then I was gonna put all that in, but I'm gonna see, honestly. I might see if I can make it fit in this pack. But anyway, green is kind of just like my go-to color. I even wear like a green matching set. It's a little obnoxious, but this one I got off of Amazon. It's really cute, and I don't know what I did with the pants, but I have a gray pair of pants that I'm gonna just wear. But anyway, I like to just have everything kind of uniform so I can just pick it out, especially when I'm traveling alone. It's like the more convenient for me, the better. So color coding everything really just helps my brain figure it out. Okay, so I tend to travel cold. Like, I think airplanes are usually cold, especially I'm going north. So I love to have layers. So I always have like a t-shirt, sweatpants, hoodie. Normally I would wear something like this to the airport, but I think what I'm gonna do is just wear my slides because I want to, again, be minimal, and I have two pair of boots already, so I think I'm just gonna rock the slides. I shouldn't have to run with my layovers. I think I have enough time, hopefully in the middle, but if I do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to shove like everything I can in the bottom of this. Inconvenient. So sorry, you guys don't get to see my underwear, but that's gonna go in first. And then socks. Underwear and socks are like two things that I just do not skimp out on. Can't do it. I have to have at least one for each day. So I'm going for a week. I'll have 7, 8, if not more, because I just feel like, I don't know, they just get dirty the fastest, and you're gonna go through it. I'm also a girl, so I have to deal with that, but I think I can make it fit though. Hairbrush. That can go really anywhere. Side. And then hoodies and pants, which really, well, I guess I'm gonna wear that one. gonna be tight, but I think we can do it. Hairs everywhere. I just can't open this once I close it. Okay, pants. She's snug. She's snug. Probably not initially intended for this use, but you know, squish it enough, it'll work. I just literally can't open it. So if they expect me to go through it, I'm gonna be like, nope, sorry. It's just clothing. We're gonna get it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, the main reason I wanted to try to make it fit in here too is because I'm gonna bring my laptop bag, and I don't think that would have fit in there necessarily. So this might be my carry-on, and then my laptop bag is gonna be my personal item. So the other nice thing about this pack too is this part, so I can strap stuff in between there, kind of make that work too. So I might have to put my coat. And then honestly, my boots might have to go in my laptop bag. Or I can probably, I bet I can make them fit in that. So here's what we're gonna do. Stick this coat and pants are gonna have to squeeze into this. I look like a backpacker. And then GoPros can go on the side. And then obviously my camera has to go too, but I'll just hold on to that. And then the tripod I'm gonna stick on the side as well. So it's a little bit of an awkward orientation, but I think it'll work. I might even move this up top. That way I just have it. That can go up there. GoPro's on the side. Hold it good. Voila! There you have it. Success. Okay, I just need my boots, but I think I can shove those in the bow case, and I think we'll be good. Okay. I think I got it. Just gonna sit on the top. Okay, bow case, check. Backpack, check. And then I just need my laptop case, which this did not end up fitting in the backpack, but I can stick it in a laptop case. And just all my camera stuff's gonna go in there. And I think I'm ready. So the next time we see you guys, hopefully I have a bear down, and I'm very excited. I'm ready to like kick off summer, and I think this is a great way to do it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get you guys as much footage as I possibly can. And yeah, I'll see you guys then.